Hey, how's it going? How's everybody doing? It is Saturday afternoon and it is time for another beer tasting. I did one earlier today. That was actually my 200th video. Sorry, my 200th beer tasting video, that is. And this is, I guess, well, this will be 201. Not that that's any kind of milestone, but 200 was kind of cool that I managed to get that, have the patience to stick with this and do that many uh, beer tasting videos, which realistically wasn't that hard considering how much I like beer. So, anyway, yes, we are going to do a second beer tasting of the day, of the afternoon. It's a little bit later than it was when I drank the first one, but that's a good thing, I suppose, because it's still early and I want to drink more beer later because I'm going to be going out somewhere. But anyway, last time I didn't have any room on the shelf to put my mascot, Gunnar Hansen mascot, so I just gave him a little flash. That's what I'm going to do this time. So here's Killer Side. So, Pretty Woman Side. Hello. Meow. Anyway, toss that over there for now. And we will get into this beer. I am all sweaty. I had this hat on inside for too long. And I do live in a pretty warm apartment. So this one is from Caledon Hills Brewing Company. Maple, strong and free brown ale. Full-bodied, sweet, unmistakably Canadian. Beer, 8% alcohol, so this is almost a heavy hitter. It's pretty close to being a heavy hitter. And it is Caledon Hills Brewing Company, so obviously it's Canadian. You can see it's very Canadian looking. Maple, it's got the maple tap right there. I believe that's what that is. You can tell I'm from the city, right? But I believe that's what that is. I'm going to say it is, just for lack of a better term. But if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. If I'm right, let me know in the comments, because then at least I'll know. So anyway, Canadian to the core. This brown. Let me start over again. Canadian to the core. This brown ale marries rich roasted Ontario malts with a touch of locally tapped maple syrup. Aromas of toasted hazelnut and maple toffee give way to caramel chocolate malt sweetness. Sounds good so far. Balanced by a gentle woody hop bite. The finish is smooth, dry, and nutty, inviting another sip without overwhelming the palate. Proudly brewed in Caledon, it's a session-friendly salute to flavor that's strong in character, free in spirit, and unmistakably Canadian. As am I. In spite of all the non-Canadian movies in the background, doesn't mean I'm anti anybody else. I'm just proud to be Canadian. And I think everybody should be proud of where they're from, unless unless you're from a place full of assholes or something. I don't know. Anyway, anything interesting else? Water, malted barley, blah, 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 blah. German craft, Caledon made. There. Okay, let's open it up. So this is going to be dark. And, I'm not the stereotypical Canadian that loves maple syrup. I do like it, but now my father-in-law, he'll sip it from, like, he won't drink a big glass of it. He's not obsessed, but he'll pour a little bit of actual pure true maple syrup into a glass and sip on it, like a small glass, like a shot glass, and sip on it because he likes it that much. And to be fair, real maple syrup, not the crappy overproduced shit you buy in the store, and not like the table syrup and all that other stuff, which it's still tasty on certain things, but real maple syrup is definitely delicious. It's really good. So, and he used to make his own for a while there, so it's kind of his thing for a bit, kind of one of his many things. He has a lot of country folk hobbies that really cool, really smart man, really nice guy. But anyway, let's give this one a go. So it's kind of dark, as I kind of predicted. Let's give it the test with the old sniffer. So far, it doesn't have a lot of scent, which I'm surprised. But I'll try it from the can. It doesn't really have a strong scent. You know what? Let me try something. Give me a second here. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I blew my nose. I was really realized I was a little bit stuffy, so maybe that'll make a difference. But I don't know. It just doesn't really seem to have a lot of scent to it. I can smell the maple syrup in it, definitely. Let me try it from the can. I know it sounds weird, but there's less residual scents around that interfere. If I get it right from the can, but yeah, it's not heavily scented, but I can smell the maple syrup in there. It does smell good, but I thought it would be a little bit stronger. But we'll see how it tastes. Taste the maple syrup. It's yeah, the maple syrup taste is pretty predominant. I'm just trying to decide whether everything else just sort of matches. I just realized I said 8% alcohol. It's only 5% alcohol. It was just the way I looked at it. I guess the way lighting. It's actually only 5% alcohol. I just noticed not that that matters right now, but I can't decide how I feel about this one. I mean, I can taste the maple syrup, and maple syrup does go good on a lot of things. You'd be surprised what you can put it on that it tastes good, even like fries. Like as weird as that sounds, it's good on French fries. Um, it's good on the right kind of burgers too. Make a burger right. It's good on. Anyway, I miss doing cooking videos. I haven't done any in a couple years, so I've been thinking about that. But anyway, it's not bad tasting. Like I can't say I don't like it, but it's just not. It's a little underwhelming considering like how much it's boasted on the can. How it tastes. Not that it's bad. I would still rate it about a 6.5, probably 6.8. You know, almost a 7. So it's not bad. It just feels like it could be a little bit more flavorful. Like the maple syrup is like taste like very you can taste it very well, very good. It's strong enough that it's there, but it's not. I just thought I was expecting a little bit more. I think maybe if there was they didn't have the big long description on the back and I were to just taste it, I might have expected a little bit less if that makes any sense and just drank it and thought it was all right. But yeah, still like 7 point. What did I say? 6.8 is still pretty good. Like that's not bad. Would I drink it again? Yeah, I probably wouldn't buy it again per se, but I would definitely drink it again if it was an option somewhere and there was other beers and I didn't know what they were like. I might go for this one. But I don't know. I don't want to sound insulting or anything. Being such a proud Canadian myself, and this is such a proud Canadian beer, but there's just I don't know. It just seems like there could have been a little bit more to it. But and I'm not knocking the brewery itself. I'm sure they got other beers that are like really good, but personally a little underwhelmed. I'm kind of sad to say, like, but not. I don't even want to say even underwhelmed might be a little unfair, but I'm just saying I thought there would be a little bit more to it, but I do like the maple syrup. The maple syrup is the selling point, obviously, and they didn't fail on that. It's there. It's good. It's you can really taste the maple syrup. So if you're into maple syrup, you would probably really enjoy this. I do like maple syrup. I'm not obsessed with it, but I do enjoy it. But for a maple syrup fan, they'd probably get a lot more enjoyment out of this than I do. So I'm not knocking the beer. I'm not saying don't try it. I'm not saying it isn't good. I'm just saying that for me personally, It just seemed a little bit like there could have been a little extra something there. Just something. I mean, it's not super sweet considering the syrup, the maple syrup. So that's a good thing. You don't want like I don't want to drink like a sweet beer that's kind of gross itself. But definitely not regretting this. I think Tracy bought me this one if I'm not mistaken, but I could be wrong about that too because she does grab me beers from time to time. Um, but yeah, definitely give it a try. I'm recommending giving it a try if you like maple syrup for sure. Um, but yeah, give it a try. See what you think. Post it in the comments. Talk about it. Let me know. Maybe there's something I'm missing. Maybe I should have brushed my teeth. I don't know. Well, I did earlier, or maybe I shouldn't have brushed my teeth. Maybe that's the problem. Anyway, this is beer tasting with Ackman. If you want to subscribe, help me get up to 1,000 subs. And if this was your favorite beer, subscribe anyway. Please help me get up to 1,000 subs. Like, comment. I love the banter. I love comments, and I definitely like likes, but comments are my favorite thing. That and subscriptions. Anyway, I am on my way to downtown to a show. I'm all skulled out today. I don't usually wear this many skulls, even if I wear rings on all my fingers. Usually, I just felt like doing skull. I even have more skulls. I could have worn skulls on every finger, but a little extra today instead of 3 that I would normally wear. Anyway, if you watched this all the way, thank you so much, and I guess until the next one, bye.